A dustland fairy tale beginning, or just another white trash county kiss in 61.
Fairy tales. They are messed up, my friends. The sad thing is, most fairy tales are like censored so much. Like, you don't understand. Once Disney gets a hold of them, or DreamWorks, or whoever, they really censor them and make them more kid friendly than what they, were intended to be, even though they were intended to be for children. But I gotta tell you, I don't know if anybody of you guys or anyone has ever read the original Pinocchio. It is like totally messed up. Um, Pinocchio, I can't remember if it's him or Geppetto one, kills Jiminy the Cricket. I mean, they just like straight up smash him against the wall. That's not in the Disney version, but it's just a real far cry from what Disney made it to what it was intended to be. But all of the fairy tales are pretty messed up, really, especially if you read the original versions. But most of them were precautionary tales, basically for children, so they wouldn't act up. It kind of scared them being straight, basically. But anyways, that being said, I've often wondered, because Pinocchio kind of always fascinated me. You had the whole, him and the whale, the whole biblical references there, with Jonah and all that. But on top of it, the whole story of him wanting to be a real boy because, he was born basically a magical puppet, a marionette, and all he wanted was to be, a real boy. And I just kind of always wondered in the back of my head, had he stayed a puppet, and lived his life, and, what would have happened, especially about the time that he got old enough to start going dating and everything. And the first time, some chick wakes up the next morning and her roommate's like, OMG, you were with Pinocchio last night? Girl, he gave you the termites.